Hello again, loves. Rebecca here. Welcome back to the channel. And today, I don't know what today is. I didn't write it down on my sticky note. What a glorious, glorious thing. I need to make my note. It's August 22nd. And it is Mixed Media Mayhem, and we have a lift today. Alright, and it is the Scrap the Boys, Scrappy Josephine on the design team. So as you can see here, lovely layout. We got some mixed media, some torn bits at the top, and some frames. I'm going to make my own frames out of some scrap paper. We're going to do a 2-pager. Because I have all these fabulous pictures from Germany when we were walking around the area, the Hamburg-Gstaad area there, at different points. It was just such a cool place. And that was inside one of the restaurants. But we sat outside so we could watch people. So we're going to do a 2-pager. And we're going to do fun mixed media. I'm going to move that out of the way now. So we're going to start with some white, and we're going to do some packaging. Let's see, we need to go that way. And I'm going to use the same packaging for everything. So this is going to be brushed corduroy. A little spritzy for some smudge. And we're just going to come down, and we're just going to I usually try not to get the harsh edge. Do some smearing. You can smudge it around when you get it in there. She was pretty central. I've kind of now made a mess of it. So we're going to stay like that. And then we're going to bring the other piece in. Let me just see if I can get that all stuck in there. Alright. Then come back in. Squished around, and we're just gonna put this all over, making fun design elements, and however it works, it's how it's gonna work, right? See, that's why I try not to get it on the edge. That's why I always do a loop. Okay. And then we're going to go into our next color, and it's just going to be the same thing over. And I'm going to keep switching between page and page, giving it a little bit of a break in there to hopefully dry up. This is Vintage Photo. And then again. That all, and some of it's going to be darker. You're going to see the contrast as we go through of what we've got going on. Got a whole bunch of mixed media sitting here. So that we can make some pretties. Just trying to stay within the confines of where we started. And next up is going to be gathered twigs. Gathered twigs. Whoa. I'm hoping, and I went with browns because it was fall in Gstaad, Hamburg, Germany. So now this is foundations paper, which is why it's not quite seeping in, but we're gonna squish it around. Okay. And I'll just keep going back and forth, and that's going to be it for our ink pads. Now we've got some of these that we're going to have to shaky. So you see I just kind of roll it together. It's okay if we have darker areas. Okay. I don't even remember what I had that there for. Alright, so first up we're going to use is walnut stain. Let me get it. Oh, unfortunate. So I'm going to have to run my little mixer. And this. And, you know. I'm not a big fan, but walnut stain, very dark. All right. And again, some of these are going to spray, some of them aren't, right? And we just treat it like that. Just kind of mix those around. Oh, was that an ant? Oh, it was. Hello, little ant. Where'd he come from? Okay. And then we'll just keep going. So the next, the Brutus Monroe Chroma Mist and cider. We're gonna have to get that mixed up. The mixer is like the best thing ever, you guys. And I just put it on there and turn so that it gets mixed up. And when you don't have it in, you know. Take this and just sop up a little bit of the extra. Okay. I don't know if this one's going to spray or not. Oh! It did. But then we're going to treat it like packaging as well. Okay. And I'm just letting it dry a little bit. And this one, Doot, 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 doot. And again. Okay. Very, very fun. Alright, then we got 2 more, and then I'm gonna give you guys a break from me and finish the layout. So this is Heidi Swap. Words are hard. Heidi Swap Color Shine, which probably not gonna spray, right? Because those are very old. I'm also turning it a little bit as I'm putting it away. So this one, we're just gonna do the specs with this one. And I don't know why I chose this one first, knowing that I was only going to do this, but it's going to give some shimmer. As it's drying. Let's just get that splatter down, so let that soak in. I really like the way this is turning out. It's going to take a while for this stuff to dry. And then gonna keep splattering. I really like the way this is turning out. And then we won't need to bring in a lot of pattern paper, which I gotta figure out how many more Germany photos I have, because I don't know how soon I'll be returning to the germ. Okay. And I actually think we need to mix this one too. I was going to say, I think I'm just going to do splatters with this one too, but we'll see. Because I like the way that this is looking. And it's a bit of an orange, so this is Sparkling Mimosa from Nuvo. The other one was Tea from Heidi Swap Color Shine, but they don't make that anymore, so. But this then gives us our sparkle. And this one probably does spray, but I don't want to spray it. Then I have these just sitting in messy boxes next to me, so they will dry. So I am filming this on August 13th. So I don't know if it'll be dry. So I may finish this when I get back from Alaska. Alright, so we've got that one. We're not going to roll it. We're going to just love it the way it is. And then we're going to stick it under there. And then we're going to bring this one in. So even though we made them at the same time, using the same products and the same techniques, you can see they each turned out very differently, which is my favorite part of mixed media, right? You can consistently do the same thing over and over again and always have different results. And as you see, there wasn't a lot of technique involved. It was really just squishing ink down. So never get frustrated. Also remember, this is just a white piece of paper and some ink. You mess it up, you don't like it, start again. But you gotta play. Okay. So that is gonna do it for a minute. These are gonna dry, and I will be back with the layout shortly. Alright guys, so we have got the rest of this layout done. Again, the double page. You see me do the mixed media, which is all about the mixed media mayhem. So we do have the double page here. I took my hexagon dies, as you know, and traced and then created clusters. Popped in our photo so that it resembled the lift for today, which is by Scrap the Boys, Scrappy Cat Josephine. So as you can see, she had the frames. I did the frames as the hexies. Minimal on my embellishing there, but I think we can come in with some stars. There are some stars on. Just got a cluster of stars. I did do some gears, so let's just pop in a few of these, right? I'm almost out of the gold. So we're just going to go a little bit of the gold. I am going to pop in a red, because we do have red situated around this layout. Go ahead and get those down and then come in with the white in each of the clusters. I was hoping I had like some black, because then I could, you know, do the flag. I do like putting things right on the photo. Son of a gun. Ugh, on the photos themselves. So for this one, as you see, we've got a cluster down here going with the little UR here. Munich, one in Munich, but it's fine. The little Germany flag, all the mixed media peeking out. And then over here we just have the one cluster. I do have my flag charm, the German vacation. It wasn't really a vacation, but this glue clogs more than any other glue I've had. So let's put the red up here, kind of in the harbor there of Hamburg. Gold right down here. So I like the gold just, or the background peeking out. It was fun to make it. The Tim Holtz, there's glitter everywhere, so not a fan of the glitter rubbing off. But I loved the lift that we have for today. I love the mixed media mayhem. Don't forget to check everyone else out who is playing along. I was able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 photos. So that always makes me happy. And just one more thing done. I think I'm almost done with German, but then we've got the London. And I did take almost 2,000 pictures. Actually, I think it's more going to be like 1,500 pictures on the Alaskan vacay. And then today is August 2nd. Even though you're watching this on August 22nd, because I am ahead, so I have just a few more layouts to do for August, and then I'm going to move into September. But Monday, August 4th, I am headed to South Carolina for the week. Non-vacation, it's work. Then I'm back for a week, and then I head to Canada for work. It's a grueling little thing I've got going on, but I wouldn't trade it for the world at this point. This is kind of something that I've always dreamed of doing. As far as work, and previous companies was never offered an opportunity, no matter how hard I worked, because you know, it's just the way it is. I'm trying to get some of that glitter off my hands. but this company has definitely been a godsend to me. So I hope you like the layout. Don't forget to check everyone else out, and I'll see you later with another video. Bye.